Hello there everybody, this is Geddy92 coming at you today with a new episode of your daily dose of Wash, and it's the first episode in the new studio. And I invested some money here in the studio, and therefore we have to listen to a song from 1985, the Power Windows record, The Big Money, the first song. Let's get right into it. Let's go. You can't tell that I really missed reacting to some Rush music, because I haven't done any kind of reaction videos in the last 1.5 weeks or so. That bass is so loud and so distorted in some way. I love it. I really do. Hands down, what a phenomenal song. First of all, and this is not about me on this channel mostly, it's because of Rush music. But you know that in the last 1.5 weeks I was messing up with my new flat and I didn't really had enough time to listen to Rush, and I didn't have any time to do any kind of video for you guys here on YouTube. And we are shortly right before 1,000 subscribers, which is phenomenal. But let's get right into this song, The Big Money. First of all, some of you guys sometimes suggest that I should listen to a studio version of certain songs, and I actually chose on purpose for the first big episode here a live video because I wanted to see the guys back in action again. But I think it would have been better on the song The Big Money to go for the studio version. I have heard that song before, I knew that song, but I couldn't remember like the phenomenal Alex Lifeson solo guitar there. I couldn't remember the keyboard that was almost at the end of the song that was going to get into the song. I couldn't remember that. It would have been actually better to listen to a studio version because the vocals on this one sucked. Not in the way that Geddy wasn't singing good enough, but in a way that the quality of what was kind of like, the words weren't really understandable. Again, and this happens with Rush, and you know that, guys, you've been with me on this one. Some mixes suck on Rush music, and this live version on The Big Money really does in some way. I mean, I really couldn't understand any other word except The Big Money and something mumbling afterward. So therefore I think it would have been better to listen to a studio version. But let's judge the song now on what we have just heard and witnessed there. First of all, I missed Neil, especially in the last 1.5 weeks. I missed some intense drum playing because over the weekend I was in the Netherlands. I told you guys on the community tab of the Geddy 92 channel. I wasn't really listening to any kind of Rush music lately in the last 4 or 5 days. I was rather listening to some kind of like 90s and 2000 techno kind of music, and forgive me for that, but I was on a boat, I was on a party, so therefore I had no choice of choosing actually the songs for the nights on the ship. And therefore I was kind of like getting a train to Bangkok almost daily. At least I did it on Friday and Saturday. And I think I did a small train to Bangkok on Sunday morning. And I was kind of like drinking a bit. So therefore I wasn't really caring about music. But when I got back now finally to come here to you guys again, to the Geddy 92 channel, I saw and I just felt what I really missed. First of all, intense playing of Neil. Nothing wrong about the drums here. They are really fat. There's a lot of bass tone in the drums here. And the bass playing of Geddy was phenomenal here. There was a lot of stuff in there. A lot of really fast and almost you can't hear them, these kind of licks that Geddy was playing, but you can actually in some way, but in some other way you can't. But he was playing some really awesome stuff on the bass. And let's not forget Alex as well on this one. And people always tend to forget Alex from time to time, which is a shame, people. You don't have to do that. Alex is a core member of Rush. Never forget him. And I know the Rush memes on Google that some people never see Alex in Rush, only Geddy and Neil, which is a shame. For example, especially on this one, The Big Money, this live version here, that was an intense, phenomenal guitar solo that Alex was doing. Of course, we couldn't hear any kind of like backing vocals by Alex. I don't care about that because I've hardly heard Alex singing everything or anything in the last 60, 70, 80 music videos that we've just seen so far since the beginning of this channel. So I was kind of like prepared that when Alex is on the microphone, you can't hear him. So well, that's okay. I don't care about that, but the guitar stuff that he was putting into the effort here on The Big Money, that was really great. And I think the main thing about this song really is, if you want to exclude the guitar solo, is the bass playing of Geddy and the drums of Neil. I mean, they just drive like a crazy steam train. I haven't taken a passage to Bangkok today. I promise you guys, I haven't. But the bass and the drums, they sound like a steam train. They really does. And then on top of that, you get the great guitar playing of Alex, and this makes the song really great. And I really have to check if we have done any other songs from the Power Windows record. We did Territories, which is a phenomenal song, and we did Emotion Detector. And I think Emotion Detector, I think that was a song that I didn't really like a lot, but I don't remember, to be honest. I have to listen to it again, at least the first seconds. I'm not good in remembering any kind of titles, song titles. I do remember all of that music that we were playing lately, even in the last 1 or 2 months. I do remember that very well. But if, for example, if you say to me, well, what does the weapon sound? The intro of the weapon, what does it sound like? I have zero idea, because I still have no connection to the song titles and the songs. But I do know the songs when I listen to them for the first 2 or 3 seconds. Therefore, I do know the songs. So guys, that was the first episode of the new YouTube studio. You can see there's a chair. And I don't know why the chair is there, but the chair is there for some reason. Maybe we will add a guitar on that. I'm not sure what to do with the chair, and I'm really glad that we improved the lighting because of the studio tour that I was doing last week to show you a bit of the studio, what was going on here, kind of like. The lighting sucked. Now I have proper lighting here. So I'm really looking forward to new episodes. And tomorrow is Tuesday. No, tomorrow is Tuesday, because today is Monday and the video has to go up in like 2 hours. But tomorrow we will do a song from the Hold Your Fire record. Oh, tomorrow will be a special one. Tomorrow there will be a song that I really like. I really like a lot. I give you a hint. It's from the Hold Your Fire record, 1987. But I won't tell you the song that we are gonna do tomorrow, but I love this one. So therefore, guys, see you tomorrow, and subscribe if you haven't, because I want to get to 1,000 subscribers, because some people argue that I have to take a few trains or passages to Bangkok before any kind of song reaction review. That will cost some money. So therefore, subscribe now. See you tomorrow, guys, and I'm so glad that I'm back, and I can't wait to read all your comments. It's always great to be in a good community. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye.